big pot. I first put down containers without any kind of holes in them, so they will hold water, since we're in Southern California and we have no water. It's a drought area. It's a desert. And I put in one metal can, and that will rust over time and put iron into the soil. First layer is almost a 5-gallon bucket full of unfinished compost. The next is a layer of pieces of my tree. It's very soft and spongy. Putting a layer of that tucked into all the little nooks and crannies to act like a sponge. I've done it before, and since this is not going to be root crops, I'm not worried about them inhibiting the length of the roots. It now has its layer of old wood, and it had lots of... Okay, I just dumped another barrel of, or bucket of unfinished compost. Pack it into all the little nooks and crannies, because it's going to collapse anyway as it decomposes. I think maybe 2 more buckets. See, that's full of water. That's what I want. Drought. I even bury tin cans in my flower or garden beds. Get an unfinished compost. Come on, move. What's in there? Oh, all sorts of junk's in there. Unfinished, unsifted. I'll leave those things in. Got some pokey pokies done. It's fairly well packed. Next, now we have chicken manure. And since it's down far enough, and eggshells. The roots aren't going to hit here for some time, and by the time they do, it would have broken down enough, because I never had a problem with stuff burning. And chicken manure is no salt, not like steer and horse, even rabbit. I don't think we need a ground plug in there. Oh, the things I find in my compost pile. Okay, next I'm going to water this really well. Put 1 more bucket of unfinished. I hope that's all I'm going to need, and then top it off with finished compost. And it's been watered in. I've got another bucket of unfinished compost. The only problem is it's getting to the more unfinished stuff now. This poor old body can't take much more of that. Up and down steps with buckets of dirt. Hopefully that's the last bucket of the unfinished compost. This is fairly damp, so I'm not going to water this one in. It's getting the lower levels wet and keeping those wet, so it can wick back up is what matters. 1 more trip, 2 more trips. Hopefully that's... I planted rhubarb in the pot, and it's doing very well, but I need to use a curtain to shade out the hot summer sun. And I use a lampshade frame to hold up the curtain.